What? Who wants to reapply their foundation every 2 hours? This is truly one of the nicest foundations that I've tried in a long time. Hey, today we are reviewing, today we are testing a bunch of e.l.f. products. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say. If you are not familiar with e.l.f. products, they are sold at the drugstore and at like Walmart. It is a super affordable makeup brand. They have upped their game in the last few years, so I believe they are worth checking out. There's really not much more for me to say, so if you're into this kind of stuff, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream. I've been using this for at least a week, maybe a week and a half. It is formulated with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. It smells really good. It kind of smells like candy, so that explains why I like it so much. I already have this on, so I'm not going to apply more. I find that it's not a super thick cream, so if you're looking for super moisturizing cream, you might want to look into something a little bit more advanced than this, but for a basic moisturizer, I think it's been working really well for me, and it only costs $14. The rest of these new products, I have looked at and swatched them. I did it on an Instagram live the other day, actually, where only like 2 of you showed up. That was rude, but I don't hold grudges. So for the primer, we're trying out the Luminous Putty Primer. It's what it says, it's a putty, so I'm gonna dip in with my finger. I'm not going to dispense it into my hand like a liquid. I just don't think it would be easy to cover my entire face with this. I mean, I guess we're gonna try. And then I don't know when I'm using too much or too little. Okay, so I'm not a fan of the application, but this guy cost $10. Oh, well that's interesting. So the primer is infused with hyaluronic acid and vegan collagen, and it's supposed to give you a smooth, blurred, radiant complexion. For foundation, what is this? This is the oil-free Flawless Finish Foundation. It says it's lightweight, natural coverage. It says to apply generously and reapply as desired or at least every 2 hours. What? Who wants to reapply their foundation every 2 hours? Okay then. I got this in the shade Porcelain. I don't know what I was on when I ordered this. It's going to be far too light for me, but we're here now. And this guy cost $8, and I'm applying it with my new e.l.f. foundation brush. It's called the Beautifully Precise Foundation Swirl Brush. You can see that's why. Swirl and blend liquid foundation onto the skin for sheer to full coverage based on how much foundation is in the center of the brush. The brush itself cost $12. Oh, well, okay. Kind of smells like hand cream. Actually, so maybe not the fullest of coverage, but the finish legitimately just looks like my skin. Okay, at this point I'm not even minding the coverage. Oh my god, my arm is getting tired from swirling this. Okay, number 1, the color is surprisingly not that bad. Number 2, this is truly one of the nicest foundations that I've tried in a long time. $8 for this. Amazing. Editing me here. Don't mind my Starbucks garbage. I am noticing that the foundation does not dry down, so that could be why they say you have to reapply it every 2 hours. If that bothers you, something to take note of. Okay, the next thing I am trying out is, I'm not really trying it out, I use this all the time. It's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the 16-hour wear. This is in light peach. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I really do love it. In case you're new here, I'm just blending it with my damp beauty blender. So this is definitely more of a full coverage. And I always take a dry beauty sponge and set my under eye with a pressed powder. I don't remember if I've already said this. This concealer is $7. Probably my absolute favorite concealer right now. Okay, I'm gonna quickly hop off and do the things that I'm not testing products on, and I'll be right back. Don't leave. I swear something just crawled across my foot. You stuck around. Cool. The next thing that we're trying out is the e.l.f. Blush Palette. It says that the palette holds 4 gorgeous shades to mix and match for custom color throughout the year. It's a mixture of matte and shimmery finishes. I think there's really only one color that has some shimmer in it. This color just looks absolutely crazy to me. What I think I'm gonna do, kind of mix, oh, that's super dusty. So it goes on really, really pigmented. But it's not the worst problem to have. Yeah, that feels like a lot to me. So I'm just going around the edges of that color with what's left on my brush. The blush palette costs $8. When I used a mixture of the three, I like the color that I got. Just be aware that it goes on pretty intense. Just a quick update. I'm finding that the foundation is settling into some of my lines. I've had to pat it out a couple of times already, and it's only been like 25 minutes. This was actually a gift with purchase when I ordered online. It is the Baked Blush. And this is in the shade Apricot Glow. Okay, when I swatched this, I'm gonna do it again now actually. Didn't show up last time. Yeah. And also this costs $6 to purchase. Okay, it actually shows up when you put it on top of foundation. The undertone is not generally something I would want to pick up. Okay guys, that's it, the finished look. Okay, everything here, if you're on a budget, which I should be, this is 100% worth it. If you tried e.l.f. even like 5 years ago, you probably remember it being really cheap feeling and just not the best quality. I promise you, these things are totally different than what you've tried in the past. I hope you found this interesting, or at the very least, I hope it helped you kill some time if that's what you were trying to do. And I hope to see you back at some point. Bye!